This is the Kindy Rockstars Podcast, Season 6. Bringing you incredibly talented singers, artists, creators, and producers in the genre of children's music. I'm your host, Patrick Adams. Each episode will feature songs, album features, or video features, and great stories from the artists themselves. Kindy Rockstars Season 6 is proud to be supported and sponsored by Waldmania Public Relations, serving the family entertainment community for over 20 years, and Debbie Derryberry Kids. Debbie Derryberry, one of Hollywood's most active and sought-after voiceover artists, is best known for voicing Jimmy Neutron in the Academy Award-nominated film Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Draculaura in Monster High. A lifetime musician and songwriter, Debbie has written and recorded 4 award-winning preschool music albums. Her song Baby Banana hit #1 on Sirius XM Kid. Her song, written with Grammy-winning artist Lisa Loeb, called The Compost Bin, has won a Napa Award. Her latest album, Gotta Go Green, also a Napa winner, is all about giving kids tangible ways to save the earth through recycling, composting, reducing carbon footprint, and more. Her YouTube channel, Debbie Derryberry Kids, combines her love of cartoons and music with delightful animated videos of her songs. Children listen as well as watch, so a visual component is so important. Kindy Rockstars thanks you so much for your support, and now, on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars, and I am happy to have back on the show Matt Moffitt of Matt and the Dragonflies. Welcome back, Matt.
Hi, Patrick. Thank
So
you.
we had Matt on earlier this season. It was season 6, episode 16. So go check that out to hear Matt's story and hear some great songs from his album. And we're actually back to talk about one of those songs again, but this time as a music video feature. And that song
That's
is
right.
Letter Sounds.
Yeah. So we finally, I think when we last talked, Patrick, I mentioned that making a video was next on the wish list. So we put some time this summer into first of all learning the skills. I had no previous experience editing or making a video. Um, Watched a lot of videos, so knew what I liked and kind of had a sense of what I wanted to do stylistically maybe, but yeah, just watch some videos by people that were making their first music video and got some basic ideas, right? And figured out first of all what I needed, and I had this long list of things I thought I needed. The gimbal for a camera, a new camera, gimbal, green screen, right? All these things, and
Yeah.
but then my favorite videos by people that had done this all said, keep it simple, just use the basics. And I had a relatively or have a relatively new phone, so my phone was my camera. The iPhone has the newer iPhones have an excellent camera. So I learned I could do it all on my camera. Never ended up buying a gimbal. I watched a few people say, if you just keep the basics in mind of trying to make sure you've got interesting movement happening.
Yeah.
You can do it all handheld, and that's what I decided to do. So yeah, and there were a few videos online that were very helpful in terms of basic settings of your phone. So get on there and they said you set for this frame rate, set for this resolution, and just kind of did all that and then put it aside and forgot it and used my phone. And we ended up, I'll talk about the location and all, but we ended up filming outside entirely. So didn't end up worrying about lighting at all.
Yep.
Just use the natural light. And And yeah, and that was it. Just my phone. I had a tripod from earlier back when I was shooting a few covers for some of my songs. So I ended up using the tripod a few times to get some shots of the entire family. But apart from that, it was all handheld. Um, and yeah, in terms of editing, I looked at a few different options. And of course, they're not gonna all the ones that people are using are gonna come to me. But the one I ended up using was just Adobe
Yeah,
Premiere Pro, right? So actually, from work, I had the whole Adobe suite.
nice.
So I ended up using that, and great piece of software for I mean, it's powerful, but I found it very user friendly for a beginner, right? And just dragging in the soundtrack, and then dragging in the clips, and just very, very intuitive. And when you watch the video, you'll see there's some animation in the
I was
video,
about to ask you about
and
that.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll tell you about the artistic decision eventually, but for that I ended up using another Adobe program, part of the Creative Suite, called Character Animator. So
I've
uh,
used
so
that
it's
before.
it
Yep.
yeah, yeah. So it's all done. That the animation is done with what they call a rigged puppet. So it's like you set up your puppet, you rig it in terms of functionality. You can make it look like yourself. There's lots of stylistic choices, and then if you pick some of them, you can pick features that kind of look like you or whoever you're trying to emulate. And then you rig the puppet in terms of how it moves, how it responds in terms of different prompts. So you can use your keyboard, or you can go Andy Serkis and use motion capture. Just using your phone, or sorry, your webcam on your computer. You can get it to capture facial expressions or movement, and yeah, and that works really well for some things. So just a combination of simple acting and keyboard prompts, you can animate these, and yeah, one of the things that's cool is you can go through, you don't have to do you don't have to do all of the actions at once. You can animate one feature at a time. So you can capture the head movement in one take and then go back and do another take. And so you can just focus on one thing at a time and blend takes quite easily. So it's very forgiving. You don't have to get it perfect the first time. You can really use an iterative process of trial and error until you get the performance that you like. So really fun, really easy for someone that doesn't draw and has never animated before. So,
Yeah,
and go
I
ahead.
was about to
Yeah.
say, before we get off Character Animator, I did use that for one of my videos for Unicorn.
Oh,
And so as you were describing it, I of course I picked the unicorn character because I think it was one of the free ones. I don't have the suite, but yeah, I just remember sitting there like, and when you see its head bopping up and down, that was me like trying to get it to do something in the video. And then the fact that it allows you to, incorporate the audio, and then the lips on the characters move based on the audio that you have uploaded. So that's a really kind of a fun tool to use. I'll
It,
probably look
it
into that
is.
a little
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, 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 it's so good. Yeah, yeah, I forgot to mention that lip syncing feature, but yeah, the audio, it'll lip sync pretty good. And then you can go back and edit them if the lip syncing is a little bit off. So and you can even use like the lip syncing expressions that they call them visemes, just the different mouth positions. You can use them for other expressions, right? If you want to make the character laugh or express surprise, and you use
Yep.
use an O sound or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty powerful. Um, So yeah, I enjoyed using that. And it integrates really well with video. Like it's not hard,
Hmm.
you don't have to use a lot of special techniques to blend in the animation and the video. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that was kind of the technical piece of it. And yeah, learned it. I mean, highly motivated to get this video out, but it didn't take me long to learn all those things. As I say, I knew nothing about nothing when we last talked, and it didn't take me long to get up to speed.
You were a
So
quick study for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
A motivated, quick study. Yeah.
so tell us about all the co-stars in your video.
So the co-stars were all my family. So Michelle, who was with me for the last video, my wife, and Andy and Ollie, my two sons, were part of it. And Poppy was there as well. So yeah, we just decided I was going to do just a simple video where we were at a playground, local playground, having fun, and didn't want to do any sort of too much lip syncing,
Yeah.
or air guitar or any of that. I told you the last time we talked that I don't play a lot of the instruments that are on the song. I play some piano, but most of the instruments were done using GarageBand. So the last thing I wanted to do was get up on stage and pretend I was playing the guitar, right? Or I guess I could have legitimately pretended I was playing the piano or played the piano or played air piano, but I just didn't think that was interesting. So decided just to keep it, to my family and I having fun. Um, I mean, the song is about letter sound. So, of course, I thought about the, educational, pedagogical part. Do I want to make this a learning video, right? And I
Yeah.
and I guess if I wanted the teaching of kids to be a priority, I might have gone a different direction, right? And used visuals that went with the letter sounds. But decided not to do that. I decided just to make it a fun video and just focus on the scenes of us playing at the playground, and the letter sounds are there. I put the letters up on the screen as they're being said,
Yeah.
but they don't really correspond to the visuals, and that was an intentional decision just to keep it fun and maybe de-emphasize the educational part of it. Um, so we filmed it at a playground in Victoria called Gyro Park, Cabra Bay Gyro Park, and beautiful location. I think it sort of highlights the beauty of Victoria quite a bit. We're on the ocean in Western Canada. Uh,
I was about to
we're
say,
not too far from.
are those real wave sounds at the beginning of the
Those
video?
are, oh yeah, those are real wave sounds, and you see the
Very
real
nice. Yeah.
beach, right? In the video, we go down to the park is close to the beach, so in the story of the video, we end up migrating down to the beach to fly our kite. So that's Cabro Bay. So Victoria, for people that aren't aware, especially Americans, is not too far from Seattle. We're a short skip over to
Yep.
Seattle. So you would call it the Pacific Northwest, right? Um, for us, it's the Southwest, but but it's uh, it's uh, it's all in that area. And the concrete sculptures that are in the video, part of the playground was renovated. I think when Isabel was about 10, so 2014. But the concrete sculptures have been there since 1957, so they were kind of the original playground. So the big octopus you see in the video, the salmon, and the serpent. creature. Has a name. His name is Caddy, and he's a statue of a local legend from that bay. So we have our own version of the Loch Ness monster, and he's called the Cadborosaurus. So starting back in the 30s, people started seeing this serpent-like creature with the head of a horse emerging from Cadboro Bay. So there were quite a few sightings, probably inspired by Loch Ness, or there's another one in Canada called Ogopogo,
Hmm.
in Okanagan Lake, I think. But this one's ours in Cadboro Bay, and so Caddy is the sea monster, and that's that sort of serpent-like character that Andy is crawling on in the video. So they're all really fun. They must repaint them every year because they look great, still for being around that long. But Michelle's mom remembers playing on those in the early 60s.
Wow.
So that's how long they've been around.
Very cool. All right. Are we
Yeah,
ready to
yeah.
play this video for everyone?
Sounds good. Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right. If you're listening here on the podcast, enjoy the song. If you're watching here on YouTube, here is the video for Letter Sounds by Matt and the Dragonflies.
Hi, Ollie. Are you ready to do an alphabet song?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Great song. This song's a little bit different. It's about the different sounds that every letter makes.
Cool.
And once you know your letter sounds, you're ready to start reading. Are you ready to give it a try?
Ready, Freddy.
Great. I need your help with this one, so let's go.
Let's do it.
Letter sounds everywhere. Letter sounds, A to Z, better sounds. Angora, sweater sounds, hot and dry, wetter sounds. Fluffy cat, petter sounds. Every time I say a word, I'm making letter sounds. Letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds. Now this is the part where you do the letters and I do the letter sounds, okay?
Okay.
Letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound. Every time I say a word, I'm making letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds. So what do you think of letter sounds so far?
They're all right.
Good, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound. Every time I say a word, I'm making letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds. We're coming up on O for Ollie.
M for Matt.
Right. Letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound. Every time I say a word, I'm making letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds. Wow, Ollie, we sure have covered a lot of letter sounds.
You mean alphabetical sounds.
Good word.
S.
Letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound, letter sound,
X. Like xylophone.
Exactly. Letter sound. Every time I say a word, I'm making letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds. Are you ready for the big finish?
Absolutely.
Yeah, letter sound, z, letter sound, letter sound, let a sound. Shh, let a sound. Ooh, let a sound. Every time I say a word, I'm making letter sounds. Letter sounds, letter sounds, letter sounds.
That sounded like the Beatles. A meatloaf.
And that was the video for Letter Sounds. All right, Matt. Let everybody know where they can stream, download, purchase that song, find you on YouTube, and connect with you.
Great, yeah. So the song letter sounds and the album Dragonfly Ring that it's from are available on all streaming services, including Spotify and Apple Music. So you can download it there. Our website is www.mattandthedragonflies, all one word.com. And our YouTube channel is also Matt and the Dragonflies, I
Perfect.
believe. So keeping it simple.
Gotcha. You got any more videos that you're working on?
No ideas for videos, and from the album, thinking about our disco song "Routine Machine" as maybe the next video. It's kind of a danceable song, either that or "Brush the Sugar Bug." So maybe kind of a dance-based video for either of those two. And yeah, now that I've got the skills, I'm eager to launch into the
Yeah.
next project for sure.
Very cool. Well, we'll look forward to seeing them. And Matt, thank you for coming back on the show and sharing the video with us. It was good to get to know
Thanks,
you this
Patrick.
season. And yeah, best of
Yeah.
luck with everything in the future. What's the next big thing after Dragonfly Ring? You working on another album?
Well, I have some songs that I'm kind of percolating, and there's, I think I mentioned last time, there's a Christmas song. If I'm gonna get it out before Christmas, I gotta start working on it pretty soon, and I've got a busy fall with my real job, so
Yeah,
we'll see how that happens, but or when it happens, but could be for the following Christmas, but yeah, song by song, and then when I've got enough songs for my next album, then you'll be hearing about that.
yeah. This year, I'm gonna do a couple special things for Kindy Rockstars. This is actually my last day of interviews, but I'm gonna put together some Halloween episodes and some Christmas episodes. So I'll be reaching out for
Awesome.
anyone who's got, Halloween songs or Christmas songs, and
Oh,
I'll bundle them all together and put a few episodes of those out in October and December. So
oh, nice. Well, you've just given me some extra motivation to get
there you
going on
go.
that one.
Yep, yep. And yeah, I'm in the same boat. My job has gotten me very, very, very busy now. And so much so that I have found it hard to adhere to my podcast schedule. Because I like to put static times out there, but yeah, sometimes had to adjust. So
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
let
yeah. Well,
these
you,
projects get done.
yeah. Well, you're doing a great job. Yeah, podcast is awesome.
Thank you so much. All right, Matt.
Yeah,
Well, it was great having you back on. Look forward to talking to you again soon.
great. Thank you, Patrick.
You got it.